Dear God, all I want is an American-made, semi-hollow body guitar with perfect build quality. Whoa. Whoa. It's perfect. Hey, while I got you here and you're in, an agreeable mood, how about that? You don't even know what I was going to ask.
Is it the Sydney Sweeney thing?
Yes.
I said no.
Fine. Thanks for the guitar, though. Appreciate it. So this is the Heritage H535. So if you don't know about Heritage, when Gibson, which used to be produced in Kalamazoo, Michigan, when they pieced out for Tennessee, a group of people there decided to just stay, and they launched their own company, Heritage, in 1985. So it's obviously got a lot of roots, a long history of making guitars and really incredible instruments, and they are still at it today. Disclaimer time, Heritage did send me this guitar, and I'm very grateful for that. I do not get to keep it. I am sending it back. They are not paying me for this, and they are not seeing this video before it comes out. They have no say, nor did they ask for any say in this video. So let's get on with it. So what I want to do is just walk through a handful of things: specs, build quality, sounds, playability, and then kind of just like my thoughts on the instrument, because until now I had never played a Heritage, and it's been quite an experience. Let's start with the specs, and like the end of any good date, we'll start at the neck, work our way down. And I want to talk about the headstock first, because I don't think that anyone has ever talked about this. So headstocks are always controversial, and I know the Heritage ones, people kind of go like, well, I don't like how it looks. It looks like small and kind of weird. And I'll admit, in photos, I thought the same thing. I was like, it's kind of like pinheady, you know what I mean? Just the way it looks. But here's, I think, a reason why, because when I got it like in my hands in person, I was like, oh, the headstock doesn't look like that at all. And as a photographer, I kind of know why. So if you shoot anything, what's farthest away from the camera looks smallest, and what's closest to the camera looks biggest. Well, when you have a headstock that tilts back, if you photograph it straight on, the headstock is the farthest thing away from the camera and looks smaller in comparison to everything else. So I really wish that Heritage and the retailers would do a better job of actually photographing this from a slightly head-on angle, because when you get it in person, it's not that sort of like pinheady weird look that you see in photographs. And not to mention just the sheer functionality of the headstock. This guitar is so much better at tuning stability than, let's say, one of my other guitars. So moving down, we have a bound rosewood 12-inch radius fretboard that has just a beautiful dark color to it. The binding is fantastic. The fretwork is absolutely perfect. The frets are polished, smooth, very fast and easy to play. Really love the shape and feel of this neck. Once you get down to the pickups, they're a pair of Seymour Duncan 59s, which sound fantastic. You've got your tone and volume control for each pickup, 3-way selector switch, the whole thing. Bound body, again, absolutely beautiful work. It's just a stunning guitar, which I know I'm supposed to talk about the build quality, but I kind of just did. It's perfect. That's the whole build quality section is this. It's a God tier level production guitar. There you go. Now we'll quickly hear a handful of sounds out of it. There are so many fantastic other videos out there with great playthroughs. So before the people hop in the comments and tell me that I suck at guitar, just know I already know. So you'll get no argument from me. overall, what are my thoughts about the Heritage H535? I can say hands down, no exaggeration at all, this is the nicest guitar I've ever played in my life. It's a true joy to play. It sounds amazing. Even when it's not plugged in, it's just so fun to play. It rings just, you can just feel the whole thing. And me as a, primarily acoustic player for most of my life, I like the bigger body. I kind of like sort of being able to hug the instrument and just feel all that movement and the vibration coming through. It's just such a awesome tactile experience. Oh, hold on. What? Just a second.
Hi, Mike.
Oh my.
You're welcome.